I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV, and for this edition of High Stakes Living, we're going to check out the Henderson home of Anthony Rivera and Mark Newhouse. Hello, Mark.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you for having us over.
Anytime.
Are these all the roommates?
Yeah, this is, if you haven't met them, this is Karosh. John, a.k.a. the infamous I Am HIV.
Nice to meet you.
That's Brad. And you know Tony.
I know Tony.
Yeah, bracelet winner right there.
And all of you guys call this place home?
Yeah, for the moment. This is,
It must be very well hydrated.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't use this desk. This is where, like, all the roommates like to play nerd games on that computer.
What type of games?
They play a game called Dota. I think it's similar to Warcraft, but I know absolutely nothing about any of the nerd games, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're making that clear right now.
Yeah.
As you don't really clean up too much after ourselves, although we did clean for you guys, so
We appreciate it.
you're very lucky.
Yeah.
This is the kitchen. We use it mostly for grinding, not too much cooking. Every now and then someone will bring some groceries in and they'll get left out here until they all spoil. But
I got some yogurt out of there. Box was closed. Take it out, take a bite, and it's kind of tingly. It tastes a little funny. Check the expiration date, and it's fine, So take another bite.
Proceed to eat the
Yeah,
yogurt.
eat a little bit. Still really tingly, really funny. So, I figured there has to be something wrong with it. Throw it out. Later I found out it was actually never put in the fridge. They left it out for a month. And then...
And then they put it in the fridge.
well, the maids came. It took the maids... 8 maids, 6 hours to clean the house. This was all before I came here, by the way. And then they put it back in the fridge, and they just left it in the fridge for someone to eat, I guess.
You guys gotta, tell us.
I was drinking ice water.
From the fridge.
Yeah, ice and water. I figured it's gotta be okay.
Seems like an okay idea.
So, Tony has Lana over, who won the women's event. And she comes downstairs and she's like, "Oh, do you have anything to drink?" "No, but use ice water." So she goes to fill a cup, starts to fill it with ice, and from upstairs, Tony yells, "Lana, no ice!" What's wrong with the ice? He comes running downstairs. Apparently, they forget to pay the utility bill every once in a while. The freezer defrosted, and some fruit flies decided to nest in the
It took up residence in the freezer?
ice tray area.
Apparently. I don't know.
Oh, I see them.
Oh my God,
I
you
see
see
them.
this?
I mean, I guess
This is my office.
All right.
We got the nice baller computer right there. And this is where I go when I feel like losing large sums of money.
What games do you usually play?
Lately I've been playing a lot of tournaments, but I used to play a lot of the big limit hold'em online. I haven't been playing quite as much lately. This is our beautiful backyard.
Nicely landscaped.
As you can see, we use this hot tub here very, very often.
You're not a fan of the
You
hot
might
tub?
want to zoom in on that. I don't know. Actually, Brad told me it like exploded or something. I don't really know the whole story there.
Has it ever been full?
Yes, it was. When I first moved in here, it was like full and running, but I don't know. I just talked to Brad about it yesterday. He's like, "Oh yeah, it exploded."
Literally.
Got the grill, and right here is what I like to call New Hizzle's pit of death.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That doesn't look healthy.
Yeah. All right. This is my room. Nice and cleaned up, as you can see. We got like the kind of bed there. And
the twin mattress donated by another poker player.
yes,
More than generous to see. You've
absolutely.
taken good care of this room.
Yeah, we got the pimp ass Gucci shoes here. Over in this corner,
Teddy would be proud.
we got these are some of Joe Cassidy's clothes that he was kind enough to donate to the Busted New Hizzle Foundation.
So what's in the filing cabinet?
I have no
Intricate
idea.
records? No?
I've never looked in this filing cabinet.
It was here when you got here?
It was here when I got here. This is not my computer. All this stuff was here when I got here.
Can we look in the filing cabinet?
Let's see what is in here.
Interesting documents.
We got crayons.
A bag of crayons.
Bag of crayons.
Certainly not bankroll management strategies.
Yeah. Well, you know you're not going to find that.
Here we have our cars. This one's mine. I actually bought it the first week I came to Commerce. In the back of the Commerce parking lot, I gave some guy a manila envelope full of cash for it. And as it turns out, it's like a really bad way to buy a car because it took me about half a year to get the title and track him down. But it worked out well, and I love it.
So where did you come from? Where did you grow up?
I'm originally from St. Louis, and a couple years back I moved out to LA to play full time. And right when I did, I went straight to Commerce just to close my back, and the rest is history. Over here is Mark's car.
Yes, I used to have an M5, but those had to get rid of that one.
Yeah. Don't be fooled here. The window is not down. It actually does not exist.
We were eating at some place like down the road like a few weeks ago, and window got broken into. Lost the iPod, iPhone, book of like 200 something CDs.
Wow.
But
some guy with the rock through the windshield took the driver's side window, took everything, and right next to it were plenty of other cars. But I guess they saw this one,
they went for
and
this one.
they really wanted to kick the man while he's down.
Yeah.
My room, over here. This is where I sleep. I haven't been able to get sheets yet, but with my new bracelet win, I think I can afford them now. I've taken some good care of this room. I cleaned it up a lot for you guys, so you're pretty lucky. But over here is a TV that I just turned it on, I guess. That's the first time it's been on in a year. Ooh, what is that? I don't even know. I don't watch basketball. Anyways, over here is our bathroom. My bathroom.
Quite a large bathroom going on there.
I got my bracelet over here if you guys want to check it out.
Keep your bracelet in the bathroom?
Yeah, keep it in the bathroom, I got some money for the Spearmint Rhino, and that's about it. Yeah.
So as you can see, like Tony just has like too much money, and
Is that what happens when you win championships at the World Series?
I think so. Well, he had too much money before that, so now he's just got like stupid money. So he just likes to leave bills laying on his floor, for all the busted animals in the house to pick up. Like today, you see a couple ones. There's actually 100. We got lucky today, but we're gonna come back when Tony's not around to pick up the 100.
Okay.
The ones he doesn't care about, so we can just take one of these. All right. Anyway, we'll go to the next trip.
So this is my room. This is my back brace. I was living in Vail for the winter, and I broke my back in February. So
It healed that quickly?
don't have to wear this anymore, which is nice because it was quite uncomfortable.
How did you break your back? Skiing?
In the terrain park at Beaver Creek.
Okay. Or snowboarding, I should say, with all these snowboards here.
Snowboarding.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Explains.
all my stuff is a mess. Not because I keep it that way usually, though it's usually pretty messy, but I just moved back here, so.
From where?
Vail.
Oh, from Val? Oh.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got here at the beginning of June. There's no lampshade because I ain't light.
You also have a really cool fan, though.
There are no lights here. These were left by JC Musa.
Oh my god.
No, those were like scattered everywhere. Like they're like under the sheets. They're like all
Are
like.
these all his favorites that he calls on a regular basis?
I guess so.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I can see you cleaned a few of them up, but there were like a lot more before.
Another nice big mirror.
Yeah.
So I can look at myself.
Get pretty every morning.
Yep.
Absolutely, that works.
Was that herpes screen left by the previous owner?
Definitely.
What is that?
I'm not going to touch any of
I'm
it.
not going to touch it either. I'm just curious.
I definitely don't want to touch.
It's definitely almost empty, so that's a bad sign.
Hey, you took my iPhone.
So when people leave here, they just leave their stuff. Do you guys just like knock them off or something? They just disappear?
Yeah, they just go into hiding apparently.
Don't open the closet.
Have you met poker players before?
They go broke, they go home, and we're left with their remains.
So yeah, we got a pool table here.
Whose pool table is it?
Is this Tony?
It's
Vann's
Tony's
or
Vann's.
Is it Ralph Perry's?
That's hard to say.
It's also been
one of
handed
those.
down for generations.
At this point, it really doesn't matter. We played many $25 games in there. We don't really gamble for too much. We do all our gambling inside the casino.
Who's the best
Except-
pool player?
I guess we'll never know.
I don't know. I've actually never played pool with any of them, but if I had to guess, I'd say Brad.
Okay.
Because Brad's like good at everything, dude. He's like a straight bowling hustler. By the way, people at home, this guy will tell you he bowls like a 120. Don't listen to him.
You're
He
ruining my
bowls
game.
like a fucking 2 something. Like
How will I make money? I don't make money at poker.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, he's
Bowling and darts only.
He's won easily like 50, 60,000.
Mark, on the other hand, is the exact opposite of anything hustler. He
Yeah.
lost.
What you see is what you get.
That's right. Yeah.
What you see is less than
90,000
what you
playing
get,
shuffleboard.
but
80.
Against
You lost
80,000.
80,000 playing shuffleboard?
Against
Yeah.
Durr. Against
Well,
Durr.
no, it was like 35 to Durr and like 45 to Devin. But I really think I'm a favorite against Durr, and I just played bad. But Devin's really good. I shouldn't have played him.
You lost 10,000 to me in one game of darts.
plus
And
10,000 to Dustin in that bowling match.
Tell us about some bets you won. So it wasn't meant as a burn. I was like trying to give you every.
I won something, right?
No.
You won Borgata.
Yeah, I won Borgata, yeah.
We all love Mark.
I think everybody wants
He's
me
just
to
a lovable guy.
He's
Yeah.
a great guy, and I think he's really due for a big score.
Please.
All right. Well, I'm sure I'll see you guys again soon.
All right,
Thanks.
well, Lizzie.
Bye.
We will see you later.
We hope that you enjoyed this edition of High Stakes Living. I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV.